Welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. Man, how quickly things can turn, huh? Unbelievable. Sterling yen. This was confusing me the last couple of days, and I'm glad to see that my general idea was right, that we would get a deep retrace in it because of what's happening over in Israel and Iran, that type of situation. I thought that everyone would run to the yen again. Now, it didn't happen immediately. Yesterday, if you go back to yesterday's video, I told you that we would have a chop in between these 2 points, and it did, and it could not get above it. And look, we broke down through this target level right here, and we're drifting even lower. So as it stands right now, sterling yen in a bit of a dip. So what happens now? I mean, that happened already. So what's going on with this cross right now? So let me get over to let me get some points for you. Hang on one second. Okay, as it stands right now in sterling yen, in order for any type of show of life again, okay, we got to get back up through 194, 194.80. Let me put a line up there here. I'm going to give you a short-term warning. You'll have a potential turn. Potential doesn't mean it's happening, okay? It's just, this is our first level of resistance right there, 194, say 80, 194.76. As we're drifting lower right now, there's a main target in sterling yen at, I'm looking at my 193.75. It's probably this low right here. 193.80, 193 right there is the main support for this thing short term. We could see a drift lower to this point. I think there would be some profit taking here. We could get a little bit of a rebound, but as it stands right now, if you're a sterling yen bear, you're in great shape. We told you that if we couldn't get above these levels yesterday, I wish more people would watch my videos, man. They're just, when I look back and I look at my video and then I look at what's happening, I go, wow. I mean, sometimes I don't even take my own advice. I got caught in dollar yen yesterday, which really kind of threw me off a little bit. I missed this drop in sterling yen, so I'm kicking myself about that. And I was a sterling yen kind of bearish. I mean, I was bearish on it. So as it stands right now, if I'm not in this cross right now, and I'm kicking myself, right now I'll be looking at this level as resistance, 194.80. Now, in order to show that it's potentially really potentially going back up, it needs to get above 195.40. So there's a lot of chop that's going to happen in between these 2 points if we can get back over it. But it needs to recover 195.40 to show any type of strength again, to try to get us up to the 196. With what's going on in the good old Middle East, I don't know. I really don't know. Unfortunately, if you didn't take my trade call yesterday, you're kind of sitting it out right now, and I'm sitting it out myself. So let's move on over to good old sterling dollar itself. Okay, sterling dollar. We said yesterday if we broke, we needed to get through 136.34 up here. Didn't happen. Marketplace attempted to get there, but once it broke this level, we said we were heading lower, potentially this low right here. Once we blew through this low, where are we right now? Holy smokes. Whew. So angry with myself because I got caught in dollar yen and I was not paying attention. Trading is like, how can you put it? I think a great trader once said that you can't trade too many currencies, because it's like herding cats. Think about herding cats. You take a cat, you put it in the corner, one cat runs away, you grab that other cat, you go into the corner, that cat takes off. So it's like, it's like herding cats. I think it's really a valuable idea to have in mind. But As it stands right now, sterling dollar is heading towards, where are we right now in sterling dollar? 134, 134.43 we're trading at. We got support at 134.55. Now we already went down. We already went down to here. So 134.16ish. So the level of 134.55 should have offered some type of support, and it didn't. So wow. Let's see something here. We got 134. All right. So 130, 134, 134. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move a level down. I'm going to go like this. 134, like 134.70. 134. All right, I'll go right there. This level right here, it has to recover above this level in order to contain this downward drift. So 134, say 70. It's got to get up above 134.70, and then it's got resistance right again at 134.96. If it breaks this 134.16, this thing is opening its way up to like 130, 132.90 again. So really, sterling, and where is that point right there? It's actually right here. I have it here, but I'll move this up. 132. Let's go 133, the figure. So it's actually showing some weakness right now. It's got to get over this level right there, say 134.66. It's close. I mean, we're at 134.43. We bounced off of this low, which is, good. If you're a sterling bull, you'd want to see this level hold. So how I would play it, if I'm looking to get long cable, I'd want to see a break above this 134 like 65. I'd like to see a hold above it. I'd like to see a retrace back down to scoop cable to try to get above like 135 the figure and rally up to like 135.30 if it can't, if it's just drifting lower, and we're breaking down to 132.97. Let's go over to good old dollar yen, that beast. Yesterday, this one got me yesterday a couple of times. I was short dollar yen, thinking that we were returning to 144, like 30. Actually, 140. I had a target at 144.12 right there. I had a stop at 145.15. Got taken out, and look where we went. I think we went to like 27. Okay, we went to 145.43. The first attempt was here, was 145.28. Came back off. I didn't sell it again. I was like, I was completely confused. I was actually thinking of buying it, which I didn't do. I looked to euro yen at that point, and I got short euro yen. First, I got long euro yen, got out. Then I got short euro yen at 167.01. Okay, so I'm in the money there. But right now, as it stands, dollar yen. All right, dollar yen's got to recover. It's got to recover. I'm going to go up to this top right here, 145. I'm going to go actually to this low bars. I'm going to go right there. This low bar is closed right here, 145.20. It's got to recover over 145.20 to show any type of strength. If not, if it breaks down through this 144.60 level, we got 144.31 in sight, and then my 144.12 that I've been looking for. By it being below, I'm going to say like 90. Like that's the first level. I mean, let's put a level up over there. Let's go 144. I'm gonna go right here. I would say, all right, by being below 145, the figure right there, it's showing some weakness. It's showing potential that it can go down to 144.40. So it's really in a chop zone in between these 2 points. Okay, I think that, with what's happening, any type of news could send dollar yen back down, also send the crosses lower. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something. It's always weird to say that you want to make money off of like death and destruction of war, but I'm a Forex trader, so it's part of the game. But that's what I'm actually looking for. I'm looking for really dollar yen to hold, drift slightly lower, or the European currencies to drift lower as dollar yen consolidates and stays like right here. And I'm looking for euro yen to slip down lower. Let's go over to euro yen right now. Euro yen. All right. Yesterday, 167.13 was the level that we said we had to hold. We had resistance. Look where it went, right to the resistance point. I mean, did I sell it up there? No. Dope, idiot. I ended up getting short at like 167.01, right below this level here, and now it's drifting lower. So the target I got on the short for euro yen is, I think that's could be 165.70. That would be great. But right now, as it stands, we went down to 32. We got to get over 166. I'm gonna say 90. I'm gonna say like 89 right there. That's the next level of resistance. So for me, since I'm short already, I may, if we get a pullback up here, I may add to my short, looking for the breakdown towards the 166 to figure. The only way it shows any type of strength is if we can pull up off of this low, get above here, hold, get through 167.10, and then, you know, we get a slight retrace. That was probably where I'd escape my short and say, okay, you know, I don't know. And then potentially get back up again, 167.13, but with this major resistance right now at 167.57. All right, so that's what I got going on for you guys today. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to head over to Park Avenue Trading. Get yourself a free ebook. I'm going to be doing a video for that book to make things more clear. It's a great book, man. Anyway, so remember, always, 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 as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance to the door. Cheers.